Story time. So my name is Stefan, and I stay in a small town called Big Bay, just outside of Cape Town, on the west coast of South Africa. I work in Cape Town, and then every day after work, I come back home, go to my little local, which is called Ons Huisie. It's a very cute little pub restaurant on the right on the ocean. If you're in the area, pop in. Awesome place. I go there, have a beer, read my book, and just relax before I come back home. Then a couple of months ago, it was during winter, it was really quiet. I realized there was another woman also sitting there outside, a new woman that I haven't seen before. And she was there every day. She was writing, staring out at the ocean. And because I was there every day and she was there every day, you get to that kind of point where you go, hello, kind of just a greeting. Then the one day, there's a busload of tourists that kind of arrived, and like all the tables were full. So I asked her, like, do you mind if I join you? And she said, sure. And that kind of became my thing. Like every day after work, I'll have my beer, read my book. We'll be sharing a table. She'll be writing and drinking her wine. And we started chatting, and I was asking, well, what you writing about? She said, no, she's just been going through a lot this last couple of years, and she's just kind of writing down her story to try and make sense of it for herself. And I asked kind of, well, what's your story about? It's like, doesn't really matter. And also, well, do you want to publish it? What's your kind of intention? She goes, oh, well, maybe. But she's not sure if anybody would actually be interested in her story. And then also kind of have no idea how to go about getting it published. And me being a cinematographer, I'm also really interested in story and also how to get your story out there. So we had some discussions, and I was thinking, like, since I'm a lecturer in cinematography, so obviously old, 50-something-year-old man, no idea about social media and this kind of stuff. But I said, well, my students are all into like TikTok and YouTube and stuff. And how about trying to market it on there? Even just somebody reading the book, maybe that can go viral. Is that the word? And then a publisher or a producer, a movie producer, something can see it and maybe be interested. And we never really spoke about it any further. It was kind of like a little discussion. And then one day when I got there again, she was gone, just disappeared again. Next day, Mike, the manager, came out and said, well, Mary left this for you. And he gave me a little package. I was like, Mary? Who's Mary? He says, no, that American woman that you shared the table with the last couple of weeks. So that's strange. I knew her as Lucy. But anyway, so he gave me this package, and inside was a manuscript. The 10 Commandments of Mary Lawrence by Lucy Jordan. Make of that what you will. So anyway, I read this book, and it is amazing. I mean, not necessarily my genre of book, but if this is true, and it seems to be, but no reason to doubt that it is, this is a story that needs to be told. It is. This woman has led a life. So, and on this package there was a little note from her saying, "Knock yourself out." So that's what I'm going to do. And obviously, I've known nothing about the social media stuff. So I'm just every day, I'm going to read like a chapter. Obviously, it's written in the first person. So I mean, if you're into story and you like this kind of stuff, you have an imagination. So just imagine me being a 30s, like a late 30s, early 40s, attractive woman with an American accent. And just imagine that, and then listen to this. And obviously, like, again, no idea about the social media cuck. So apparently, if you kind of hit the like or the subscribe button thingy, it helps with the algorithm. Because like my only goal with this is to get people to know about the story. Because like the story can't just stay on the page. This has to be published or made into a movie. It's kind of like like a Eat, Pray, Love meets. It's a bit of a not erotica, but it does get spicy at points. I mean, this woman led a life. There's a bit of crime, there's a bit of thriller in there, and obviously, kind of with a thing with her, Mike knowing her as Mary, me knowing her as Lucy. both obviously pseudonyms. And if you get into the story, you'll realize why she doesn't want to be known by her own name. So I checked out a couple of things. When she set the book in Ames, a small town in America, doesn't exist, or not the way she described it, at least. So obviously she changed some things, um, but I would really love to know who the hell is Lucy Jordan. So Lucy, if you're out there, if you ever see this, make contact and let's see if we can get your book out there. So from now onwards, that's what I'll do. Just this is the story behind the story, and next video I'll start reading. Hope you enjoy.